You can simply allow your eyes to rest on the space in front of you, or you can allow these words to rest somewhere inside you. And you don't need to know yet which breath will be the one that gently carries you into a deeper sense of ease because your body already knows how to do this. It has done it many times before. Each time you drifted into sleep without noticing the exact moment when here quietly became somewhere else. You're sitting in a place that feels familiar, and yet within the spaces between these words, something quieter may begin to appear, a kind of silence that can feel louder than the sounds outside your window or the movement of thoughts in your mind. And as you listen, you might notice that your awareness is a little like the surface of water. On the surface, small ripples can appear, daily concerns, questions, expectations. And underneath, deeper down, the water remains still. Sometimes it turns out that nothing needs to be fully understood because what happens outside conscious effort has its own quiet intelligence. You know, there was a time when you learned how to walk. You don't remember the effort, but your body remembers. It learned balance without explanations. It learned coordination without conscious control. And just as you didn't need to remember how to walk, you don't need to remember how the body finds its way back into balance. Perhaps now your unconscious mind is learning a new rhythm, a different pace, a different relationship with tension that may have been present for a long time and can now begin to soften in the same natural way one breath releases to make room for the next. You might notice how your hands are resting. One may feel slightly warmer than the other. There may be a faint tingling in your fingers. There's nothing you need to do with that. You can simply observe it, the way you might watch clouds move slowly across the sky. Some clouds are heavier, some are lighter, and the sky itself remains open, spacious, unchanged. Imagine a river moving through an old, dense forest. It has been flowing for a very long time. It has encountered stones, fallen trees, obstacles that appeared and disappeared over time. And yet the river has its own way of continuing. If it cannot flow over something, it moves beneath it. If it cannot move beneath it, it finds a way around. And sometimes it simply waits, it gathers, it fills the available space, and without urgency, it finds its continuation. Your inner resources are like that water, patient, steady, present, even when they aren't obvious. There may have been moments of feeling stuck, and yet something deeper has been quietly accumulating. And sometimes it turns out that when interference fades, the flow restores itself. Naturally, there's no need to build the river. It's already there. It's interesting how easily the mind lets go of things that are no longer needed. Do you remember what you ate for dinner on March 3rd, 5 years ago? Probably not. Not because anything went wrong, but because your unconscious mind decided it wasn't necessary to hold on to it. And in a similar way, certain old reactions, certain familiar patterns can simply lose relevance. You may not even know the exact moment when something stopped being necessary. Change sometimes begins in sleep, sometimes in a glance at the mirror, and sometimes when someone casually says, "You seem different today, calmer," and perhaps you'll smile quietly inside, knowing something that doesn't need to be explained. And now allow all of these words, images, and sensations to begin settling on their own, like smooth stones resting naturally at the bottom of a clear stream. Your unconscious mind knows what to keep and what to release. Begin to notice the weight of your body where it's supported. Notice your breathing becoming fuller, easy, unforced. Your awareness can gently return to the sounds around you, the temperature of the air on your skin, the simple fact of being here. You are here, present in your own rhythm. And when you sense that your awareness and body are comfortably connected again, when there's a quiet readiness to continue at your own pace, you can allow your eyes to open and look at the world with a fresh, natural awareness. Welcome back.